So did you, when you were making Tootsie and helping to write Tootsie, think a lot about who you would be if you were a woman?
Yes, that's all I did. The first thing before we started shooting, I said to Murray, I said, well, the first thing that comes to mind is I'm not a very attractive man, nor have I ever been. And if I look like this as a woman, I would have a, a lot of trouble. And I really felt that the men I would be attracted to would not be attracted to me. And then I mean, you make up your own backstory. Well, then I would not get married and compromise on, on some guy just to be married. I would probably give my life to my art, and that was the beginning of this character named Dorothy Michaels. And I saw myself as that unattractive, but nevertheless, very strongly a self-willed person.
Did it make you rethink the kind of woman you were attracted to after thinking of yourself as an unattractive woman?
Say again?
Okay, so many men, even if they think they're not attractive, really feel this desire that they have to, be a partner with a beautiful woman. And they
Yes.
won't look twice at a woman who they don't think is beautiful. So
Yes.
having played the role of a woman who isn't beautiful, did it make you reconsider?
It hurts just to hear you say that. Still hurts. Yes. I actually. Do you know that when we were doing the movie, a crew guy came up to me, and I looked like a woman. It was very successful in the lighting, and it took almost a year to get the makeup and everything right. The idea was that if I walked down the street, I didn't want the public to think that they would turn and look and say, who's that guy in drag? I wanted to be able to fool the average person in the audience. That's what we were trying to do. And a crew member came up to me and said, I brought a friend of mine. Can I introduce him to you as your character, Dorothy Michaels, see if we can fool him? And I said, sure, go ahead. And he brought the guy over, and the guy didn't know anything about the movie. He knew that Jessica Lange was in it, and he looked me up and down in such a blunt, painful way. I felt like it was a Venetian blind. He just shut the blind and looked and said, where's Jessica Lange? And that happened. Guys started to do that with crew guys with their friends. And I said to my wife after a few times, I said, I cannot believe that men, and I included myself, could be that callous and in a sense erase a human being who didn't fulfill their ideas of what attractive is. And I said, and my wife said to me, I remember in that conversation, she says, what do you mean? I said, well, if I met myself at a party, I wouldn't have come up to me. And I think I'm a very interesting woman. And I got emotional at that moment.